Sold like a commodity, soon she becomes the wife of a 45-year-old man. Her mother counts the money on the spot. Observing her expression, she seems quite satisfied with the transaction. The girl's price surpasses that of most locals. She even gives a thumbs up, praising the man's generosity. This is a slum in the Philippines. They live in shanties for generations below. There's an endless sea of garbage. A foul smell can be sensed from afar. Every local family has 6 or 7 children, and 80 of them are girls. It's truly a land of daughters. Because there's no means of livelihood, becoming a commodity has become the only way out. Whenever tourists come here, whether they are 12 or 13, or even under 10 years old, girls gather around, hoping foreign visitors will choose them to take them away from this dirty and chaotic slum. And their price is very low, usually around 10,000 pesos, equivalent to about $200 US. Compared to the cost of getting a wife domestically, it's almost like giving them away. For someone earning 5,000 a month, coming here means having 3 or 4 wives, living a life of abundance. The girl in front of us just turned 19. She is the eldest in her family, with a younger brother and 2 younger sisters. She has always wanted to alleviate the family's financial pressure. Today, she caught the eye of an older man. Due to her good looks, the man unprecedentedly offered 100,000 pesos, the highest price in the local area. This deal made the girl's mother overjoyed, and the girl gave all the money to her parents, hoping for a better living condition at home. Although it's a transaction for a wife, the wedding ceremony is not to be skipped. The man is already 45 years old, with a stable economic foundation. He also organized the most luxurious wedding in the local area for the girl. People look on with envy, wishing that the person in the wedding dress is themselves. Because marriage is like a second life. Choosing to marry a local boy, they would have already had children at the age of just becoming adults and still be living in this slum with no change in life. But marrying a wealthy foreigner, even if he is older, they can escape from here. Having suffered since childhood, they are tired of this life, eager to break free. The older man is happy to have such a tender wife, with the age difference being like an old bull with tender grass. In their simple wooden house, they hold the local wedding ceremony. The girl joyfully dances the local money-grabbing dance, all gifts from relatives and friends, symbolizing an increase in wealth. After the local ceremony, the man can't wait to kiss his new bride, prompting cheers from the crowd. Sitting outside the door, the younger sister secretly wipes away tears, not sure if she envies her sister's wedding or if she's anticipating the day she will be sold.
Unpopular opinion, but I literally think that women should be paid to exist. I know y'all are probably gonna be like, what? But no, follow me on this. Follow me on this. So one, like, our bodies literally create life, y'all. Like, that within itself, like, it beats any freaking invention that a man can come up with. Like, any tech company, like, no tech company can come up with a baby in my belly. So one, that's why we should get paid. And then even women who, like, have already had children, they should still get paid because guess what? Like, the life of a mother, like, that's a whole job within itself. I literally think that we should receive monthly incomes for being women. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I'm being so serious.
Now, you tell me if this makes sense to you. There's this guy that goes to my church and this lady that I know, and she introduced me to the guy maybe like this past summer, so like some months ago, right? Introduced, I'm like, hey, how are you? You know, it was a real nice introduction, and then that was it. Apparently, he's interested, so talk to me. Like, so on Sunday, she saw me. I hugged her, you know, hey, how you doing? She was like, let me introduce you to this young man. I said, ma'am, you've already introduced me to him before. And she was like, I have? I said, yeah. She was like, well, he's a great young man, and I feel like y'all two, you know, it would be nice if y'all two, you know, like, spend some time together. I said, he doesn't say nothing to me, so I don't say nothing to him. And she was like, well, he said that you said you won't be looking his way. Let me repeat myself. He don't say nothing to me, so I don't say nothing to him. I don't pursue. I don't chase. I don't insert myself. I don't do none of that. Now, mind you, this man works on the parking lot ministry, right? or the ministry that's outside telling you where to park and stuff. Sweetie pie, you trying to talk to me? Tell me you'll park my car. Save me a parking spot close to the door. Okay? Tell me you'll drive me up to the front, or you'll meet me up at the front and then you'll go park my car for me. That's how you talk to a woman. I don't know what be possessing y'all to think that we as the women gotta do the pursuing, the chasing, and all of that. Baby, I accept what's given to me. I reciprocate. But to reciprocate something, it has to be given to you first. No. Over are the days of me putting myself out there. Over are the days of me inserting myself. Over are the days of me looking dumb, desperate, and dusty. Over are those days. Like, that was never my style. Why would I start now? I don't care how good of a young man he is. If he's a young man who is deaf, mute, and dumb, then I don't want to talk to him. Like, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it, y'all. I'm so over these men. It's sassy. You a grown tail man, and you can't open up your mouth and say hello to somebody, and your excuse is, oh, she don't look my way. Make me look your way. Give me something to look at. Like, that's why I be quiet, because if you can't even speak to me in the parking lot, you sure can't handle me in this mouth. Make it make sense. If you gonna do anything in this world, make it make sense, okay? Because I'm over it. I'm over it. If it's just me and my daughter for the rest of my life, me and my baby, we gonna be all right. We gonna have a good life. Because if you can't even speak to me in the parking lot, you sure can't handle me in this mouth.
It's an evil world we live in.
I agree with Future. It is an evil world. Shit. And it's headed by the devil the Bible speaks of, the so-called white man, and his pit bull, the so-called black woman, Eva. Alright? This is Proverbs 9:13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. Alright, before I continue, let me start out by giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Quadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, teaching the course where I learned this truth. Peace and salutations to the elect, the house of David. Alright, finna get into this late evening lesson, Lord willing. Alright, be edifying. It's gonna be dealing with these reckless women. Alright, I showed you a couple of clips up to this point. Alright, the last two though, alright, that's the American woman right there, alright. They all embody that spirit, alright. Not you sisters that follow the truth, but you know what I mean. The majority outweighs the minority, alright. So you seen the last demon at the end, alright. She's in that harlot house, and she's clearly a harlot, alright. You know what I'm saying? She got a child, and she ain't with the child's father, and she's cool with that. She said they'll just be alone, her and her child and her dog, alright. You know what I mean? And that's how a lot of you women are gonna meet your end, alright. You're gonna be alone in your house, and that door is gonna fly open, cause all hell's getting ready to break loose in a time known as Jacob's trouble, and you women are gonna get spoiled, alright? Isaiah 13:16. Start at verse 15. It say, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Alright, so a great ravishing is coming to you women, alright? A great season and taken by force. Alright, it's coming upon you women, alright? And if you got, you know what I'm saying, daughters and sons, you better understand America is spiritual Sodom and Egypt. Alright? So more than likely, you know, that they're going to be getting used and abused just like you. Alright? You know, the Lord is not a respecter of persons. The Lord got judgment coming for 2 out of 3 of his people over here. Alright? And 2 out of 3 of his people, alright, represent men, women, and children. The majority being women and children. Alright, that's just what it is. Alright, that's why in Ezekiel 9 it says specifically, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. Alright, a maid, a woman, alright, a maid and a woman, you know, that's a female, alright, and little children go for sons and daughters. So, you know, it's emphasizing, you know, you women, alright, and then especially in Isaiah 32, alright, until you rise up, you women that are at ease, alright, and I'm going to show you a couple of clips going into the judgment that's coming to you women. We had, man, say, I got a couple more I'm going to show you. So let's deal with what we saw. Also, you had the other bitch. All right, she's basically saying women should get paid for just being women. First off, what is a woman? All right, you know what I'm saying? A woman ain't shit if she ain't in subjection to a man. All right, and a woman is not the prize. All right, let me read that scripture. So Isaiah 13:12. All right, it say, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. All right, so a man is the treasure. All right, a man is as the image of the Lord. All right, let me get that out. So in 1 Corinthians 11. All right, these women have just been in America too goddamn long. All right, this 1 Corinthians 11. All right, I'm gonna start at the top. It say, be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Mashiach. Now I praise you, brethren, that you remember me in all things and keep the ordinances as I deliver them to you. All right, ordinances, orders. All right, verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is a Mashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of a Mashiach is Yahweh. All right, so there you go. All right, let's read a little bit more. Let's jump down a bit. We're going to jump down to verse 7. It say, for a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and the glory of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua power. But the woman is the glory of the man. Verse 8. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. All right, so, you know, that bitch got it all out of order. All right, all out of whack. All right, and you're not a creator of life, woman. You bring forth life, but life is put into you by the man. All right, you're bringing forth life from a man. All right, the sperm is a live seed. All right, you know, and it goes into an egg. All right, an egg is just an incubator. All right, you're not bringing forth. Well, you're not creating life. You're bringing forth a man's seed. All right, you know, now the two go hand in hand, but you know, you bitches think too highly of yourself. You need to bring it down a peg or two. All right, you know. That's what Mr. told Harpo to tell Sophia. Bitch think too highly of herself. She be brought down a peg or two. All right, and that's how these American women are over here. All right, they thinking too highly of themselves. All right, the majority of them are thoughts and harlots and pumping dumps and skanks and whores and shit. It is what it is. It's the truth. All right, who could find a virtuous woman? All right, I showed you the first clip. You know what I'm saying, dude? You know, he went over to another country, the Philippines, and got him a young 19-year-old woman. That ain't to say, you know, she's never been touched. I don't know. I don't know. But I tell you, he got a better quality of woman than you would ever get from over here on this side of the world. All right, over here in Babylon the Great. All right, these man, please. All right, man, please. You know. Hey, shit. Yeah, and that woman, you know, she really thinks you know, women should get paid for being women. All right, you finna get paid for being a woman. All right, you know, and if you ain't got one of those Israelite elect men, I don't think you women gonna really like the payment. And I'm finna show you a couple of clips of said payment coming your way. All right, this is Isaiah 32:2. It say, and a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. All right, so this is what is gonna be what you women are gonna be seeking in that day. All right, so much so that so much so that Isaiah 4:1 tell you that 7 women, 7 being a complete number, are gonna cleave to one man. All right, saying we'll eat our own bread, wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name. All right, to be that man's wife. All right, it don't say 7 men gonna cleave to one woman. All right, what the fuck is that? You know. But let me show you this next clip right quick and come back with a couple more scriptures. All right, this is what's coming to you women. All right, it's already begun. All right, let's see how you women deal when these days are here. Let's go.
Stay in here. Close the door. Shit, call the police. No. What's the address?
if she want to be grown, she got to deal with those consequences. So now I'm finna drop her off anywhere. I don't care where I drop her off at. I know she's finna get out my house. I know that for sure. She is going somewhere. I don't care about none of that. And take that phone. I'm taking that phone back. And she only brought a little bit of clothes.
So what are you talking about?
Man, I don't even know what you're saying right now, and I don't care. This is my household. This is my rules. If she want to get pregnant at 15 years old, then this is what she gonna have to deal with, and this is what she gonna have to go through. You fall in the same exact steps as your cousin. You want to be like your cousin, homeless? You want to be like your cousin? Now you gotta wear no shoes. Now you gotta wear no shoes. Man, I don't.
Why are you recording me?
Why I'm recording you? Because I'm showing other people an example. This is not the way to go. This is not the way to go.
I will give my baby her smile.
Man, give me that phone, man.
No, give her her
Give
phone.
me that phone.
Give her her phone.
Give me that phone. What you mean? Get her that phone back? No.
Give her her phone.
No. I'm finna drop her off. Delete all this Instagram stuff. All this is finna get out of this phone. Like, for real. All this is finna go.
This is so weird.
What you mean I'm so weird? What you mean I'm so weird?
It's not like my step anymore.
Hey, deactivate her Instagram page. Deactivate her Instagram
You
page.
could go for real. Because you making it seem weird.
You know what I'm saying? Women getting, you know what I'm saying, strong arm robbed and shit, you know, at gunpoint. You know, hey, and in the days we coming into, guess what? They not only gonna take your possession, they're gonna take you, because you as a woman, you're in possession, all right? The scripture tell you where no heads is, the possession is spoiled, all right? He who get it a wife, but get it a possession. So you women are possessions, all right? So in the days we coming into, not only are they gonna take take the spoils and shit, all right, they're gonna take you as well, all right? But let's deal with what we seen in that last clip, all right? Because the dude, you know, he was dealing with his whoring daughter, all right? She's 15 years old. You see she had that red hair in her head, and she done went out here and played the whore and got pregnant, all right? You know what I'm saying? And that's what you get over here in this land, all right? A bunch of reckless, loose, out of order ass women, all right? And it starts from the young woman, all right? You know what I mean? The young woman ain't got no parameters. Ain't got no parameters or no goddamn self-control. All right, they're taught that way by their mothers. All right, I don't know who the woman that was with her was, so to speak, but she was basically trying to tell the father to ease up. No, that's his daughter. All right, and his daughter went in a way in which he wasn't having. All right, it is what it is. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, she went in a way that he wasn't having. All right. This is Ecclesiasticus 42:9. It say the father waketh for the daughter. It didn't say the mother waketh. All right, and we know why, because as is the mother, so is her daughter. All right, a lot of these women out here that are mothers, they were hoes when they was young. Some of them got pregnant earlier, some of them didn't. But they can identify with the whoredom in their daughters because they're as their daughters. All right. So again, it say the father waketh for the daughter when no man know it, and the care for her taketh away sleep when she is young, all right, because you know when that box get hot, you know they're gonna get out there and they're gonna do what they do. It say, lest she pass away the flower of her age, and being married, lest she should be hated, all right. And his daughter has clearly made it to the flower of her age, and she's pregnant now. Verse 10: in her virginity, lest she should be defiled and gotten with child in her father's house. That's what she just did, all right. And having a husband, lest she should misbehave herself when she is married, lest she should be barren, all right? And, you know, with a lot of these young girls, she probably don't even know who her child's father is, all right? And if she does know, he probably ain't, you know, it's a curse, all right? He probably ain't gonna be around, all right, because he young too. Or she was being she was at them college campuses and shit. You know how young Eve is, 15, 16 years old. They be out there fucking with the 20-year-olds and shit, all right? The football team, basketball team and all that shit, all right? But either way, you know what I'm saying, she in a motherfucking predicament now, all right? And that woman that was right there with her, all right, she's trying to console her and shit, but fuck all that, all right? Her daddy said she gotta get out. Her father said she gotta go, all right? He said, I'm dropping her ass off, all right? She want to get out here and, you know, live that life. Now she got to support herself and that child she finna have, all right? So you know what that means, you know? She's going to have to sell that box. All right, more than likely. All right. And who knows if he actually left her or took her or whatnot. But the point is, all right, this is what you're going to get over here in this bitch-ass land. That's why the Lord said, man, if it be all possible, seek ye not a wife or children in this God-forsaken land. Let me see. Jeremiah 16:1. The word of the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, came also unto me, saying, Thou shalt not take thee a wife, neither shalt thou have sons or daughters in this place. All right. You know, and then you can read some more. It say, For thus saith the Lord, concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that beget them in this land, they shall die of grievous deaths. So the majority of you Jakes are going to die. You were born to die. You were born in vain. 2 out of 3 of the Lord people. You Negroes, Spanish, and Native Americans, all right? And that little bitch had red hair, too. So you already know what side of the fence she on as of now. Now, could she repent? Yeah, absolutely. The doors of mercy are still open, but, you know, I don't see said individuals coming up out of that. It say, they shall die grievous deaths. All right, they shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth, and shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth. All right, and that's talking about what's coming on this earth now, a time like Jacob's trouble. All right, the elect are gonna be stepping over bodies. All right, it's gonna be so much death out here, you know, and you niggas gonna be, you know what I'm saying, laid out on the streets. All right, you know, getting eaten by vultures and wild hogs and other beasts of the earth. They're gonna be feasting on you damn people. All right, and 2 out of 3 of the Lord people are up for that judgment as well. All right, but yeah, man, we seen it. You know, they in the other clip, I'm talking about the other part now. When they rolled up on the chicken, the Jump Out boys, nigga put that pump right in her face. The nigga put a shotgun right in that bitch face. All right, you know what I'm saying? Them days is coming. All right, it's about to get brick out here. You know what I'm saying? The other bitch got robbed in front of the bank. All right, motherfucking men inside the fucking bank talking about lock the door. Niggas say, all right, y'all forgive me, my phone cut off. All right, damn, I was talking still too. What was I saying? But yeah, the motherfuckers say lock the door and shit. All right, these are men inside the store watching these women, watching this woman, all right, get strong on, you know what I'm saying, robbed and shit. All right, and they ain't even help the bitch, all right? And the scripture said it would be that way. The gathering ain't gonna come, all right? Scripture tell you that the mighty men of Babylon are gonna be as women, all right? And that's what you got out here in these American streets, a bunch of weak-ass, bitch-made-ass men, all right? But at the same time, even if they wasn't, all right, no, don't run and go put your life on the line for these fucking ungrateful-ass, demonic-ass women. Let them stand up for themselves, all right? They wanted equality, all right? They wanted equal rights, all right? And all of the above, all right? They can go into men's professions, all right? And they say they can do men's work. They say, you know, they're the creators of life, all right? You know what I'm saying? They say it's a woman's world. So, hey, when these men start hitting them with rights, let these women stand up and throw their lifts. All right, you know what I mean? Isaiah 32:9, rise up, you women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Lock the doors. All right, shit, let that bitch defend her own goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? And again, the days we coming into, you women are gonna get took as well, all right? It ain't, because you ain't gonna have no fucking possessions. You're gonna be the fucking possession. They're gonna snatch your ass. You're gonna be the spoil, the booty, all right? Let me see, verse 11, tremble you women that are at ease, be troubled you careless one, strip you and make you barren, gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. All right, it said tremble. All right, you women gonna lament for the days of today. All right, but you're not gonna get it, all right? The things of the day are not going to be accessible tomorrow, all right? You women are going to be out here going through it, all right? It actually tell you in another one. What is that, Isaiah 13? Is it Isaiah 13? Tell you how the Lord, no, Isaiah 3. Tell you how the Lord finna strip these women from, man, let's read it. Isaiah 13 and verse 18, all right? It's saying that day, the day of Jacob's trouble, the Lord will take away the bravery and tinkling ornaments about their feet and their cows and their round tires like the moon. All right, so that bitch that was at the church, All right, talking about give me something to notice. Hey, bitch, you gonna hope you better hope you got something to be noticed from one of the men of the Lord in that day. All right, because shit, the Lord finna take everything away from you. All right, everything, even the round tire like the moon, that big old fat ass that evil is known for having. All right, that ain't gonna even get you out of this shit. All right, the Lord gonna take that shit. All right, and he gonna take what else? They say the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers. All right, the bonnets. All right, bonnet gang, the ornaments of the legs and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings, the rings and the nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel. So you women ain't gonna have change of clothes like that. And the mantles and the whipples and the crisping pins, the glasses and the fine linen and the hoods and the veils. Verse 24, and it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink. All right, so you bitches gonna be cutting up out here, all right? You know what I'm saying? Smelling like menstruation, all right, all of that. And these beasts of the earth are gonna be hunting you women down too. All right, they're gonna be smelling that nasty funk on you women out here, all right? They say instead of a girdle or rent, and instead of well set hair, baldness. All right, you women live that out right now. All right, and instead of a stomach or a girding of sackcloth and burning instead of beauty. All right. Hey, in that day, hey, if you women who are lookers like the one bitch who was talking that shit, talking about women should get paid this and this and this, and in the day we coming into, woman, you're gonna want to cut all that hair off of your head, all right? Because shit, you're not a unattractive woman, so you could be taken in. A man can get value out of you, all right? So you gonna want to not look like a woman in that day, all right? Let me see, verse 25. Thy man shall fall by the sword and thy mighty in the war. All right, these niggas that support you women, they're going to get put down in the wars and in the famines. All right, verse 26. And her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground. All right, going to be a lot of pissing and moaning in that day. All right, and guess what you women going to have to do? Let's read it. Right here in Isaiah 4:1. And in that day of Jacob's trouble, 7 women, 7 being a complete number, shall take hold of one man, an Israelite elect man, saying we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. All right, shame. All right, you know what I'm saying? And you got to get chosen that day. Just because you come across Israelite elect man don't mean you're going to get chosen by that Israelite elect man, all right? You know what I'm saying? Again, the man is the prize, and you women going to find that out, all right? You're going to find out real soon, all right, who your heifer is. Jeremiah 30:7, at last for that day, the day that's talking about is Jacob's trouble. For that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, that he being the elect of Israel. All right. Verse 8, for it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh Shai of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. All right, but they shall serve the Lord their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. That's what we waiting on, all right? You know what I mean? Let me see. Let me read this in Daniel 12 also, and then I'm going to get ready and close it. This Daniel 12:1, at that time shall Michael stand up. Michael is the archangel, all right? For the great, at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, Jacob's trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people, the elect, shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book, all right? And that's starting with the 144,000, all right? You know, you women, hey, your seat on the chariot is through a man. It ain't no way you going to go around a man and think, you know what I'm saying, the Lord just fucking with you on that level to just put you on a chariot. Now, it is an elect lady, we understand it, but it's an order, all right? It's an order. You know, an elect lady was made to be with an elect man, all right, not to be on her own, you know what I'm saying, roughing it and whatnot, you know. But these women, you know, we staying in these clips, all right, they gonna eat it out here, all right. You know what I'm saying, literally and figuratively, they gonna eat it, all right. The Lord gonna use these men to get down on them something terrible, all right. I read that Jeremiah, I think I read that Jeremiah 16. Oh shit. When it was talking about seek not a wife, sons or daughter in this land, they're gonna die of grievous deaths. All right, I can't remember my phone. The video part messed up on that part of that, but yeah, Jeremiah 16 let you know that seek not a wife or sons or daughters in this land. Majority of our people were born in vain. 2 out of 3 of them got to die, as it tell you in Zechariah 13:8. All right, and they're going to die grievous deaths out here. All right, used and abused, and then, laid out on the street, consumed by the fowls of heaven and the beasts of the earth. All right, great judgment is coming. All right, and it's going to begin with you women. All right. So, that was just something quick and to the point, nothing too deep. Just wanted to put up a video right quick, Lord willing. It was edifying, flowed together, and made sense. Honor, glory, and praise go to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, who teaching the course where I learned this truth. Peace and salutations to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's elected house of David. All right, any questions, comments, if I misspoke on anything, any further clarification needed or anything, just leave me a comment in the comment section. I'll definitely do my best to, take care of that. Kwame Yasharala, Shalom.